Welcome everyone in to the Torah Podcast, and a special welcome to all of those motivated congregants, part of our motivation congregation. WhatsApp status, thank you very much for being a part of it, and I hope we are all zocha to fulfill our potential. The most, without a doubt, iconic and famous speech ever given by Rabbi Yerucham Levovitz appears in his Ma'amarim of Parshas Shlach. And he begins, how is it possible for Moshiach to show up in a generation so much lower than all the previous generations? If the Rambam and the Chafetz Chaim couldn't bring Moshiach, how will we be Zocha? Are we to share that Moshiach is here on Instagram and be involved in things that are at such a low spiritual stature, perhaps, and at the same rate expect Moshiach to come? Rabbi Yerucham continues, we have nowadays B'nai Torah and Yeshiva depressed due to their lack of understanding of the Reb Chaim that they are trying to understand, saddened by their lack of ability to understand what the depth of the Machlekes Rashi and Tosfos is in the sugya they're learning. Zok Rabbi Yerucham, a ben Torah kahayoym hazeh, a Jew, a ben Torah in today's generation, hamisyageya, who is properly toiling to understand pshat in Reb Chaim, to understand the depth of the Torah that he is learning, he must know that he is greater than the writer of the Sefer. A ben Torah working hard to understand pshat in Reb Chaim is considered greater than Reb Chaim. My body trembles as I say those words, but our teacher tells us this, so now it's our job to understand them. I ran to Reb Nosson Stein and he explained to me that the pshat is azoi. The darkness in the world gives us the potential to shine our lights even greater. Hashem, sitting up high above, looked down into the world through the 17 and 1800s, and lights were popping up. Candles were flashing of holiness and righteousness throughout the world. You look to the left and you would see the Gra. You'd look to the right, you'd see the Chafetz Chaim. You would see all of the Bachrim of Yeshivas Volozhin lighting up the world with Ruchniyus. But in 2022, the world is much darker. The stature of people's Torah study is far more insignificant. But the light that there is shines even brighter due to the increased darkness. See, the darker that it is, the brighter our lights shine. A ben Torah, a Beis Yaakov girl, a balabos, someone who's fighting to bring glory to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, shines his light brighter than all of the Gedolim in the previous generations. Yes, that is Rabbi Yerucham, and that is what he tells us. He finishes, it is not even a doubt in my mind to the truth of this matter, but I must stop talking about it lest we become haughty, balei gaiva. We must understand our greatness and the potential that we have to illuminate the world with Ruchniyus throughout the rampant darkness. It works by generation. We are not judged based on what the previous generations did. Rather, we're judged according to our own generation. Rabbi Salmi Salam commented that when we get up to heaven and the heavenly jury is sitting there deciding with Hashem whether this person merits heaven or hell, who sits on that jury? Is it the Rambam? Is it the Ramban? Zakt, Rabbi Salmi Salam. No, it is the Gedolim of our generation that sit there. The rabbis that reach spiritual greatness, the Jews that reach spiritual greatness in the generation where we have the same problems, those are the ones that are on the jury. Rabbi Eli Stefansky, Rabbi Daniel Gladstein, and Rabbi Shmuley Bernstein will be sitting there and Hashem will say, if they could do it, why can't you? We all, more or less, have the same distractions, but Hashem still asks that we fulfill Shulchan Aruch, that we spread His Torah. The darkness is something that we can take advantage of. We can shine our light even brighter, so that Hashem, when He looks down onto the world, He turns to His malachim and He says, Malachim, have you seen my little Moishi? Look at him knocking. Have you seen my Sarala? Look at her knocking. Take advantage of the choshech and remember that you are greater than the generations previous.